Hello guys, today's video I'm going to be describing the basics of construction, and as you know, my videos are completely improv, they're super fast, and I'm just trying to reach 100 subs so I can start going live, so if y'all could help, that'd be amazing. But anyways, here we go. So to start off, we have sleeping bags. It takes 20 hits with any tool or a melee weapon. They allow you to respawn every either 180 or 220 seconds, can't remember which one, but they are super good. I recommend having 2 per base, or just putting them right next to monuments. Like on here you put like next to depot, right outside safe zone, etc. Campfires, you can smelt wood inside. Don't remember how much HP they have, but most of the time you're not breaking them. Wood turns into charcoal. You can't smell anything, but in the future it will be able to smelt food. Furnaces smelt raw materials such as sulfur, raw metal, etc. Super good, recommend. Problem is they can only smelt one type of item per stack or per furnace. So they had 2 stacks of sulfur and a stack of metal as well as a stack of wood. They'll only smelt one of the stacks of sulfur at a time, and the metal and the wood. Would not smelt the second stack. Big furnace fix problem. It will smelt every stack. So you had 8 sulfur stacks, 1 stack of wood. It'll smelt all 8 sulfur and put it at the end at a time. Chest, storage, etc. We all know how that goes. You blow up a chest, leaves a box on the floor that you can be collected. TC has authorization, which controls who can build on each property. You can clear authorization, and any resources in here prevent the base from melting. So say you had wood, stone, and metal, but wood, stone, metal, just wood, stone, just stone in there. Prevents your base from rotting, which is super good. Okay, now we're going to get into different types of materials and how they help with your base. Wood, you can see through, which is the one downside of wood. However, wood is super cheap. Like, seriously, look around here. Just in this lawn area alone, you can get probably like, I think 30 stacks of wood just with a stone hatchet. So that's awesome. But anyways, see-through wood, which is downside, but has 250 HP. All items of wood have 250 HP, excluding, I think, window frames, but I might be going crazy. But so you can see through wood. As I've been saying, you got triangle ceilings. Don't know where I put triangle foundation. It's somewhere. A half wall, there are wooden window frames, wooden single door, wooden frame, etc. There are wooden doors and double doors. Wooden doors have, I think, 250 HP or 150, which is the weakest thing here. Then you got 500 HP for a double door, which is amazing. Wood hatch is the only type of hatch, so I'll be excluding it from the rest. And wood walls you can see through, which is why I recommend making your bases out of stone. Now we're on to stone. Cheapest item that you cannot see through, which is amazing. It has 500 HP per wall or item. You got your half wall, you got your slabs, all that. There are no stone window frames, so you gotta rely on metal or wood for this. Same with doors. Closest thing to a stone double door would be the garage door. Goes up, goes down, takes it out. It has 750 HP, which is cool. No stone hatch, etc. And yeah, stones there is a good mid-range tool. I recommend. Now you got metal, strongest of the 3, but also makes you biggest target. 1000 HP per block, which is amazing. Seriously, like, even just this triangle foundation, that's 1000 HP. Then you got metal metal window frames, which I believe only have 500, but it's still really good. Metal single door, metal double door, then no metal hatches, as we know. You shouldn't really have to worry about that, but and then to add to this, there are wooden key locks which you can't put in offline, but they make it so only one person can access your door, but you can finger unlock it. And then you have keypads, which are the metal equipment, and what they do is allow it so you can lock your door for the code, and anyone who enters the code can enter, so you don't have to unlock it for people or open it. Moving on, we have the trade table, or the trade station. What it allows is if you open it up, you have 2 different menus. You have your side and the other person's side. As long as you put your stuff on your side and they put their stuff on their side and confirm, you both trade inventories when it comes to what's in there. And you do not have to worry about being killed in the process, so this is a good like trust. So you don't trust the other person, but you still gotta trade with them. That's a good way to do it. Now shops, they are more passive. You go to the back, you put your items in, price. As soon as you turn it on, you can see it anywhere on the map, like it'll show a little shop icon. And when people come up to you, they can open it up and buy your items for whatever you put the cost as. So say you put a jackhammer in there for 2,000 shreds or 1,000 sulfur or something like that. They can put 1,000 sulfur in it and it will give them it. Chairs, completely stylish, same with tables. Not really much to say there. You come up here, you got your workbench, which is amazing. You can craft things in workbench. Probably the most important tool you got outside of the research table, which is the only thing that gives you blueprints to craft inside of this. And yeah, In terms of self-defense, you have flame trap, shotgun trap, turret. Turrets being the most expensive, they're more late game, you gotta find them in military crates. However, they take rifle bullets and deal a fair amount of damage, as well as having tracking from different ranges and relying on battery. While they may not be the most efficient when it comes to battery, requiring 2 solar panels and 2 batteries to keep it running full time, they are definitely worth the investment, seeing as they can track and have like this ridiculous thing. Like, you see how far this is going? I could be stood over here and I'm still going to be shot by that turret. Next up, we got shotgun traps, my personal preference. They are super cheap. You can find them in basically any truck crate or crate inside of a monument. They take only shotgun ammo and they auto fire, but the only problem is they're stuck in a straight line. But it's still pretty good because they shoot 3 shots every couple seconds, which is pretty high damage. Like, you go up here at a naked at like this distance, 2 is going to take you out. If you're right here, full metal, you're going to die. Flame traps, ignore armor, take fuel instead of that, but it's like overtime, so you gotta sit here for a good minute before you get close to dying. Finally, we have high wall and gates. High walls have 500 HP and are just a good tank in general. Like, you can instantly deploy them, so say you're in a gunfight, you can pop one down, like start peeking it with your guns, so we just like pull one of these, and once they're shooting at you, you hide back here and stem up. Only downside to them though is they cannot be picked up once put down, so once they're down, you can't demolish, can't pick them up, you gotta break it by hand. Definitely they're used for compounds and late game bases. They can be climbed up though, so be careful of how you place them, because someone could easily just do something like this and get all the way over it, or they can just put a ladder on top and get there. Finally, you have the gates. The gate is basically the same wood wall, but it does not matter which way you orientate it, because if they try hard enough, they will get through. But you can lock these things, so you can put pin locks or key locks on there, and it will keep enemies out of your base, allowing those you want in. Anyway, that was a super short construction video. If you all want me to go into further depth or have like a longer video explaining each of these in detail, I'm going to be doing new wipe next week. I'm going to go through and explain everything. But until then, this is what you got. If you want me to do electricity video, let me know. Please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subs so I can go live for you all. And yeah, I'll see you all around. Peace.